Hey, casual crypto investor family. It is the casual crypto investor, and I am back with another video. I apologize, guys. I know it's been a long time, no video. It's been about a couple of days or almost close to a week since my last video. I was trying to finish up some continuing education for some licenses that I have. And so that took some time, plus working and got to throw some time in for sleep every now and then. So yeah, I apologize. I kind of closed the loop on that. I'm done with my CE certifications that I have for my licenses, and so I had to kind of hunker down and kind of focus on that because those licenses were due to expire next month, and so I finished my continuing education this weekend, and so I wanted to make some crypto content before the weekend closes out. Definitely miss making content for you guys. I have been keeping an eye on what's going on in the crypto market, but looking at tweets and articles and stuff like that. Just haven't had the time to just kind of just sit down and just kind of focus and make a video. So I apologize for that, but let's get into it. Got a lot of content that I'm going to share with you today. Currently, right now, we're going to obviously talk about XRP. We are just roughly about 8 days away before Donald Trump takes office. Gary Gensler is going to be out. A lot of things are happening right now. XRP, even this past weekend, has done exceptionally well. Currently, right now, it's still the third largest crypto. Move back up. I know it's kind of going back up between Tether and XRP right now, but sitting at $2.54, up close to 6% on the 7-day, which is just amazing. I'm telling you guys, in my heart of hearts, I definitely feel that XRP will at some point beat Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm just putting it out there. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. But yeah, that's my thought. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So let's get into it, guys. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I missed you guys, and I've missed sharing content with you. And so if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, trying to grow the community. And so let's get into it. So right now, definitely shameless plug. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'm very active on there. I was tweeting a lot while I was kind of MIA, kind of focusing on my certifications and my licenses. So definitely feel free to follow me on there. I've been tweeting, reposting content, articles, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to stay locked in with the casual crypto investor community, feel free to follow me on X. All right, so let's get into it. So one of the things that I wanted to share, obviously this video went viral over the past couple of days, right? And this is obviously Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple's lead attorney, Stuart Alderati, meeting or at a dinner with Donald Trump, right? So, I was watching a lot of videos. I watch, all the big guys that you probably watch in addition to my video, right? And so the funny thing that kind of dawned on me, right? Ripple, American-based company, has licenses, has gone through this legal nightmare over the past 5 years or whatever, however long it is or whatever. But one of the things that, sticking out to my mind, right? Bitcoin, right? Which is the number one cryptocurrency, right? Worth billions of trillions of dollars, right? One of the first ETFs, all this kind of stuff, right? Have we even met with Satoshi? Is Satoshi going to the Trump dinner? But yet we're told that we need to invest in Bitcoin and buy Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's the savior, and Bitcoin this. We don't even know what Satoshi looks like. But here we have someone, Brad Garlinghouse, we have physical people that know. Now, granted, did these guys create XRP? No, right? But they obviously created the technology, and we know somewhat who has the bulk of the XRP and all this kind of stuff, right? But Satoshi is just some mystical cloud in the sky that nobody knows and no one's seen, and we're not really supposed to talk about him and all this kind of stuff, right? And we're told that we need to we need to sell all the gold and buy Bitcoin, and we don't even know what this guy looks like. I don't know, but it kind of reminds me of that old movie. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos too as well, Unusual Suspects. I feel like Bitcoin's kind of like Kaiser Sose, you know what I'm saying? This fictional character that is used to, put fear or to get people to do one thing or the other. When, it's all kind of fairy dust. It's all kind of make believe. And so again, granted, now don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Bitcoin. It's just insane to me that it's gotten as much adoption when we don't even know the person that created it. That's the thing that always just has my head scratching. With Ethereum, yeah, you got Vitalik Buterin out there. With XRP, you got names, Brad Garlinghouse. You have Chris Larson. You have with Cardano, you have Charles Hoskinson. With all these other American-based crypto companies, you have a name behind it. But with Bitcoin, it's just this pixie dust that's out in the sky. So again, it'd be nice to have Satoshi at the dinner talking with Donald Trump, talking about how Bitcoin is going to revolutionize either the finance industry or the world or whatever. So I don't know, just my thoughts on it. I just thought it was funny. I didn't hear any other YouTubers mention this point. And so I just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents in regards to this photo, but I love it. A lot of people were saying there's some symbolism behind it with the ships, and then obviously the green candles going behind, sitting behind the president and Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Alderati. And so a lot of people were kind of saying, hey, XRP, green candles, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Obviously, XRP has done fairly well over the past couple of days. And so I'm loving where we are right now. Moving on to as well, I tweeted at Da Vinci Jay, just having fun. Never met the guy, just having fun with it. This is an old video. He's talking about how XRP versus Bitcoin is going to zero, right? And I basically just said this aged well, right, at Da Vinci. And so just having fun. I mean, the guy doesn't even probably know who I am or even care at this point. The guy has tons of money, a lot more money than I do, but just having some fun, just talking about how this aged well. XRP was at 50 cents and now it's at $2.50. And so I think this is just a tip of the iceberg for XRP, and I'm excited to see how well we do in 2025. All right. Moving on to as well, Jeremy Hogan liked my response that I said. He was basically commenting on the photo that I just showed. He was saying, everything I've said about the Ripple lawsuit for the last 4 years, the hours and hours of videos, analysis, post, research, never mind, right? So I thought it was a very funny post. Jeremy Hogan's a very funny guy just in general. I loved his Legal Briefs YouTube. I wish he made more videos, but obviously with the lawsuit dying down, I know there's probably less and less content. I know he has a law firm that he has to manage and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure he has a lot on his plate. But basically, I just said, "Hey, it wasn't all in vain," and I just said, "LOL." And he actually liked the comment that I said in regards to that photo. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was some fun there. Also, too, as well. Now I'm going to play a video for you guys. This is David Stryczewski. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He's kind of going. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to play a video for you guys. This is David Stryczewski. Basically, he's gone viral, as I mentioned, talking about how Bitcoin really isn't the one. Bitcoin, there's other cryptocurrencies that are more efficient, that are better. And that's basically what I've been saying. I mean, it's almost the equivalent. I can't remember the person who said it, but it's almost like comparing Blockbuster to Netflix, right? Nobody's looking for a Blockbuster, but everyone has Netflix or some type of streaming service to watch movies, right? So, that's the way technology is going. I feel like Bitcoin is like an old VHS tape, and XRP, Cardano, Ethereum, and all these other cryptocurrencies that are out there are definitely more efficient and have actual use case utility versus Bitcoin. And so, again, I'm going to play this video for you guys, and I'll be back in a second.
I actually think that there's coins I'm going to make a lot more money in, and that are going to be even more strategic to the future. Because see, the one thing that we don't know about Bitcoin is that we know that it cannot transact quickly. And so because it's unable to transact quickly, we have a time frame right now where this leading asset class, the number one asset class in crypto, which doesn't transact quickly, therefore it's not a really great, quick medium of exchange. I think that there's an opportunity for new leadership to come in. And so this is where a lot of the conversations come in, talking about Ethereum and talking about Ripple. And, we've gotten a new Ethereum ETF now. We've not seen the price take off in the same way, though. We're looking at new Ripple ETFs. Now, this is an interesting one because if you'll pay attention for a moment, you'll notice many of these banks out here and their CEOs were dissing Ripple, we're dissing crypto in general, while simultaneously and behind the scenes creating their own coins and preparing for what is very probably upon us right now, which is that at some point in time, there will be a banking challenge and then we will switch over to this system. Now, it would be wonderful to do things not in a crisis, but remember the old adage here, and that is don't waste a good crisis. And it seems like that's been the playbook over the last, decades, but, very, very clearly here in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so interesting take. I definitely agree with them. This is what I've been saying. This is what a lot of people have been saying in regards to Bitcoin. And so I think hopefully this message will gain steam. And I think a lot of people are going to be seeing that, Bitcoin is old technology and it's not efficient. And again, I think one of my earlier videos, like I also gave another analogy of the very first automobile. If the very first automobile was the end all be all best automobile, then why aren't we still driving those automobiles? Why do people want Teslas and Mercedes and BMWs and Toyotas and Hondas and all these other great car companies that are out there that are more efficient, that are way better than the very first car that was ever created? So again, guys, I think this message will gain steam. Shout out to Digital Asset Investor for sharing this video. I know David Stryzewski has been, gaining a lot of traction with his message. He was on Fox, and he basically said the same thing and, mentioned XRP and other cryptocurrencies, and they kind of brushed it off, right? Like we're not allowed to talk about those other cryptocurrencies. We're only allowed to talk about Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. Like that's it, right? There's other great cryptocurrencies that are out there doing great work, and especially the American-based ones. I feel like those are the ones that we definitely need to push forward, especially if you're talking about the American media. So just my thoughts on that. Lastly, kind of wrapping up here, I have an article that I wanted to share for, I guess, ClickCo. I thought it was pretty good, pretty good article. The main point that I'm going to share is the end of the article. But basically it's talking about the meteoric rise, surging value, legal wins, and growing institutions' interest for XRP could basically be a good sign of XRP going to higher highs, right? Getting to that $4, maybe $5, maybe even that $15 range, right? And so, I'm going to kind of read off the end of this article here. And so the road ahead for XRP. So obviously, let me kind of back up a little bit. There's a lot of things that, that are going to add value to XRP, right? The utilities and partnerships, the legal battle win, stable coins and new developments as maybe more and more territories and countries, want a stable coin. XR or Ripple will be at the forefront of that. Institutional interest growth. We already know, I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you watch a lot of crypto news and crypto content creators on YouTube, you saw that Bank of America is using Ripple's technology. And so you can only imagine what's going to happen after the lawsuit is over. And I'm praying that it ends hopefully by the end of this month. And I think there could be a good chance of that, but we'll see. I could definitely see maybe the first or second quarter, worst case scenario. But I would love for this thing to end up at the first part of the year. That would be amazing. And so, as I mentioned earlier, Bank of America has come out and said that they are using Ripple's technology. So that could be another catalyst for growth for Ripple and XRP. And then obviously the current price trend performance. And so this mentioned that XRP continues its upward trajectory with a 343 increase over the 6 month and a 379 gain on the 1 year, which is just absolutely incredible. I know a lot of people have done very well with this cryptocurrency. And I think will continue to do well as a lot of these dominoes fall in place. But I wanted to talk about this portion right here. And so the road ahead for XRP. So despite the meteoric rise, XRP faces criticism. Some skeptics argue that its rapid price increase mirrors speculative bubbles and past cycles. However, with legal victories, increased institutional adoption, and expanding use case through ODL, on-demand liquidity, and the Ripple RLUSD, XRP seems positioned for sustained growth in the evolving crypto landscape. And I think this is very important, as I was just mentioning, kind of bullets of catalysts that could increase the price of XRP. Even though, for instance, there's patterns and stuff like that are used to predict bubbles. I think honestly, XRP you can't really put it in that same bucket because XRP was in a lawsuit for 4 or 5 years. It's had, it's gone through I feel like XRP is kind of like Rocky, right? It's fought Mr. T. It's fought the Russian. It's fought Apollo Creed. It's fought Hulk Hogan. Like it's fought like all these people, right? Tommy Gunn and all these people, right? I'm a big Rocky fan, so I've pretty much seen like all the Rocky movies, and so I feel like XRP and Ripple is kind of like Rocky, and so it's fought all the guys, and has no one to fight, anymore, and so we'll really see what happens. And I feel like the gloves are going to be off for XRP, and it'll just have an opportunity to do very well in SOAR and really get mass adoption, which we all want. So, guys, I hope you appreciate this video. I hope you like the content. Again, I'm going to be coming with more content for you guys on a more consistent basis. Sorry, I had to kind of unplug a little bit, but I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for still subscribing to the channel. Love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. And if you please like this, if you like this type of content, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and let me know, do you think that XRP, will the Ripple lawsuit versus the SEC, will it end this month? Let me know your thoughts on that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.